Central Bank and Central Trust are happy to support the American Cancer Society because it helps the people in our lives that are diagnosed with cancer. About 4 years ago, I had 2 clients come to my office on the same day. Both families devastated because a member of their family had been diagnosed with cancer. When I first found out that these friends, clients, and coworkers had cancer, I was angry and sad, and I felt uncomfortable and like I didn't know what to do to help. I suggested to them that they call the American Cancer Society, and they did. And I know that they were able to get information that helped empower them to know about the treatments and the right questions to ask, and just made them feel more comfortable in dealing with the disease.
I volunteer for the American Cancer Society, specifically the Cattle Barons Ball, for a very simple reason. I hate cancer. I hate cancer, and I want to see it eradicated. I don't want families to have to journey through this type of horrific disease any longer than we have to.
Cancer's in everyone's lives. Everybody's been touched by it somehow, whether it's a relative or a good friend. I've had 3 employees that have died from brain cancer, and all of them were under the age of 40. That's hard. I mean, it's really hard.
I volunteer for the American Cancer Society because I would like to see a cure for cancer, but I also appreciate the role that they play in the research because I took a trial drug that they directly funded, and I honestly believe that's why I'm still here today. I also volunteer because I don't ever want anyone else's grandkids to have to know about as much about cancer as my grandkids do.
It's really important that people make donations to the American Cancer Society, even personal or corporate businesses, companies, because research is where it's at. And without that funding, we would not be the #2 funder of cancer research in the United States. And that's behind the federal government. They're #1, we're #2. So it's really, really important to support the American Cancer Society.
The American Cancer Society funds many programs for local cancer patients and their families. These programs provide lodging assistance, transportation assistance, emotional support, and vital cancer information.
Okay, friends, it's time to raise those paddles high. Help us raise more money to get rid of this terrible disease. Bid it now and bid often.
In the next 30 seconds, you have an opportunity to raise your paddle high and save another life. And you can save another life through a donation to the American Cancer Society. It's what you should do, it's what I hope you do, and I hope when you leave here tonight you feel good about what you did. So raise those paddles high.
Let's come together and help me honor the life of my dad and your loved ones and friends by raising our paddles high tonight. Let's make this year's event the biggest and the most successful one yet.